Hello, friends. It's time to go over our vocabulary words for science. Let's take a look. So, in this video, we're going to be going over our vocabulary words for science. We have words we have been working with for a while, like living and non-living, but we also have some new words for the week. We'll still be talking about our vocab words during our lesson, but this is to further help with our understanding of our vocabulary words. Remember, you can always pause the video and go at your own pace. All right, let's get it started. Our first word is living. Living is something that grows, breathes, moves, and makes copies of themselves. So I put a picture of a zebra and a flower. I put a picture of a zebra because a zebra is a living thing. It moves, it grows, it breathes, and it makes copies of itself. But same thing with the flower. The flower, it doesn't breathe, but instead it still needs that oxygen to help it grow into a bigger plant and to grow new parts to it. A flower can still make copies of itself too, okay? We also have non-living, something that doesn't grow, breathe, move, or make copies of itself. So we have a picture of a soccer ball, a cell phone, and an Xbox controller. Now, we know that these three objects are not going to get up on their own and start moving, right? We also know that these three objects do not breathe and they do not make copies of themselves. Our other vocab word is seed. A seed can grow into a plant. So we have a picture of a bean seed, a sunflower seed, and an acorn. All three of these can grow into a plant, and an acorn can grow into a tree. Now, grow. Grow means to get bigger and have new parts. Now, this one is very important because plants, some plants, they grow very, very tall, while other plants grow new parts to them, like leaves or different branches, okay? So we have a picture of a little seedling, and it's growing all the way into a big plant, okay? And we also see those leaves start to fall and grow bigger and bigger. We also have the word habitat, right? A habitat is where animals and plants live. Now we have two pictures right there. We have pictures of the wetlands and we have picture of a polar regions. All right, the polar regions can be the North Pole or the South Pole. So we know that the wetlands, that type of habitat is very wet and there's a lot of grass, okay? There's also a lot of rain in the wetlands too, all right? So it's a very wet, muddy habitat with different tadpoles and frogs and fish that live there. Now in the polar region, that's completely different. Now we have really, really cold weather, okay? We see our cool friend, the polar bear, standing there. That is one of the examples of the animals that live in the polar regions. We also have the word desert. Now, a desert is a very dry and hot habitat. Okay, so every time I think of desert, I like to fan my face like this. Whew, it is hot in the desert. Okay, so a desert is a very dry and hot habitat. We also have the word rainforest. Now, a rainforest is a forest habitat with lots and lots of rain. Now, in this picture, we see these tall, tall trees, and their branches and leaves are so, so big. It rains so much in the rainforest that the water starts and trickles down from the top tree down to the next tree, and then it goes all the way down to the plants underneath. So all the plants are getting water and all the nutrients it needs to live and survive. Okay. So, rainforest, a forest habitat with lots of rain. We also have a new vocabulary alert, friends. We got some new vocab words we're going to take a look at. You guys are going to see this also in your lessons. Okay. So, let's take a look at what we got. We have the word structure. Ooh, its shape and what it is made out of. All right, so the structure of something can be as simple as a remote control, right? The structure is just its shape, okay? And the shape, if you look at this remote controller, it almost looks like a rectangle, right? If I had to draw a shape to match this remote, it would be a rectangle. Now, there's a lot of things that have a structure to it, right? We have this candle. This candle has almost like an oval shape with a circle top. Okay, so the structure, it's its shape and what it's made out of. The structure of this is glass. The structure of this is plastic. Okay, let's take a look at another one. Ooh, function. This one's a big one. Function is its job. So what is it meant to do? We have a picture of a hammer right here. The hammer is meant to hammer in nails. All right, it's a tool to help you build. Just like our manipulatives, its function is to help us learn. Okay, we can also take a look at a pair of scissors. Right, its function is to what? Cut, right? That's the function of these scissors, okay? So the function, is its job. Ooh, we have the word stem. A stem is the part of a plant that holds it up. So we have a picture of a big tree trunk and a little tiny um, plant stem. Now, a plant stem is meant to hold up the plant so it's not falling over, it's not too flimsy, okay? It's holding and staying straight up, just like a tree. We don't want to be able to push over our trees because that's not safe. So a tree has to be nice and strong, okay? So a stem, the part of a plant that holds it up. Ooh, roots. The underground part of a plant that gets the water. So if you look at this picture, we have these little wiggly things coming down under the ground. This is what we can't see of the plant. Okay. Underground, we have these roots and they soak up all the water in the soil. That is one of the ways that the plant stays alive. It needs lots and lots of water. Leaves. Parts of a plant that gets light and air. So we have two pictures right here, friends. We have a picture of a regular leaf and we have a picture of these pine needles, okay? Now, leaves get light and air. So if you look closely at the regular leaf, we can see almost what look like veins going through this leaf, okay? That soaks up the light and it takes on the air and it transports it through those little veins all the way to the stem so the rest of the plant can get light and air. Okay, so the leaves are very important. Nice job, friends. We just went over all of our vocabulary words for the week. I'm going to be posting this every week so that we can all have a better understanding of our vocabulary words. Remember, you can always go back into the video and re-look at all of our vocabulary words. All right, friends, you guys did an amazing job. I'll see you guys later. Bye, friends.